I am compounding. Every thought I accept about myself today multiplies into the person I become tomorrow. Nothing I believe stays the same size. It grows. The only question is the direction. By the end of this video, you will understand a law that governs your wealth more completely than any interest rate ever will. Wealth compounds the same way assumptions compound, and almost nobody connects the two. You will see why the identity you repeat in private is the principle that every financial outcome is calculated on. You will learn what Albert Einstein supposedly called the eighth wonder of the world, and why he was only describing half of it. And you will leave with a daily compounding declaration practice, 30 days that change the slope of the line you are traveling on. Stay with me, because the slope matters more than the starting point, and by the end, you will know how to change it. Begin with the thing everyone half understands: compound interest. Put $1 to work at a modest rate, leave it alone, and for years, almost nothing seems to happen. The line crawls along the floor. Then somewhere out in the distance, the curve lifts off the ground and climbs into a wall. The money that felt frozen for a decade suddenly doubles, and doubles again, faster each time. The mechanism was never the rate. The mechanism was time multiplying on itself. Interest earning interest, growth feeding the next growth. What almost nobody is taught is that the human identity runs on the exact same curve. Every assumption you hold about yourself is a principal sum deposited in the account of who you are, and it compounds. A man who believes, quietly, that money always slips through his fingers does not hold that belief as a flat fact. He acts on it. He acts on it 1,000 times a year, in tiny decisions he never examines. He does not negotiate the raise, because why bother? He does not open the account because it will only empty. He spends the windfall fast, because deep down he knows it was never going to stay. Each of those actions returns evidence. The evidence confirms the belief. The confirmed belief grows heavier, and next year it drives 10,000 decisions instead of 1,000. That is compounding. Not of money, of identity. And the money simply obeys the identity it grew from. There is a famous line, often attributed to Einstein, that compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who does not pays it. Set aside whether Einstein truly said it. The sentence is true regardless of its author, and here is the half that gets quoted and the half that gets missed. Everyone repeats it about money. Almost nobody realizes it describes the self first. You are always paying or earning the compound interest of your own identity. The beliefs you accepted years ago are charging you every single day in the currency of the decisions they make on your behalf. Or they are paying you. There is no neutral account. There is no belief sitting still. Understand what this does to time. Two people start in the same place, the same salary, the same city, the same empty account. One of them carries an identity assumption that compounds upward. I am someone who builds. I am someone money stays with. I am someone who finishes. The other carries an assumption that compounds downward. I am behind. I am not the kind of person this works for. I always end up where I started. For a month, you cannot tell them apart. For a year, the gap is small enough to explain away with luck. But run the curve for 10 years, and they live on different planets. And everyone around them calls it circumstance. It was never circumstance. It was the slope. Two identities compounding in two directions across enough time to become two destinies. That divergence is not luck, and it is not talent. It is two principles compounding quietly in opposite directions, day after day, until the distance between them is too large to cross. This is also why advice rarely changes a life. You can hand a downward compounding identity the perfect financial plan, the spreadsheet, the strategy, the exact steps, and within 90 days it has metabolized that plan back into its old shape. The plan was sound. The principle it was deposited into was negative. A correct strategy compounding on a poor identity still trends down, slower perhaps, but down. This is the quiet tragedy behind every abandoned budget and every course that did not work. The information was never the problem. The account it was poured into was already running the wrong direction. So the leverage point is not the strategy. It is the principle. Change the identity assumption at the root, and every downstream decision begins, slowly at first, to compound the other way. You will not feel it on day 3. Compounding never rewards day 3. The early days of any reversal feel like nothing, exactly the way the first decade of a compounding dollar feels like nothing. This is precisely where almost everyone quits. They reverse the belief for a week, see no external proof, and conclude it does not work. They walk away one day before the curve was going to bend. The discipline the wealthy have that others do not is not patience with money. It is patience with the invisible early slope of a new identity. Here is the practice, and it is built to feed the principle directly. It is a daily compounding declaration, and it takes under 5 minutes. Step 1. Find the single assumption costing you the most. Finish this sentence honestly. When it comes to money, I am the kind of person who. Whatever arrives without effort is the belief that has been compounding against you, and naming it is the first deposit in the other direction. Step 2. Write its replacement as a present tense identity statement, not a wish, not a someday. I am someone money stays with. I am someone who builds and finishes. The grammar matters. A wish compounds as lack because a wish admits you do not have it. A declaration compounds as fact. Step 3. Every morning, before the day pulls you into motion, say the declaration once, slowly, and then take one small action that a person who already believed it would take. The action is the interest payment. The words plant the principle, the action compounds it. Step 4. Do it for 30 days without auditing the outcome. You are not measuring your bank account on day 12. You are measuring whether you made the deposit. The curve is not your concern yet. The deposit is the only thing you control, and it is the only thing compounding needs. The law is indifferent, and it is always running. It does not care whether you aimed it. It compounds whatever principle it finds. Most people never choose their principle, so it gets installed for them by a parent, by a childhood, by an offhand sentence someone said when they were 9, and it compounds for 40 years unexamined. You are not most people, because you now know the account exists. You know the curve is running under every quiet thing you believe about yourself. And you know the one move that changes a destiny is not a bigger deposit later. It is a corrected principle today. Choose the identity you want to be rich 30 years from now. Then deposit it this morning and every morning, and let the most powerful force you will ever touch do what it has always done. I am compounding, and from today, I am compounding in the direction I chose. A year from now, the small declarations you make today will have compounded into someone you have not met yet. Subscribe and walk with me to him. Like this video, share it, and tell me in the comments who you are becoming.